afternoon, sir.
थोड़ा मास्क नीचे कर लें तो स्माइल। यंग मैन।
बड़ी खुशी की बात है, हम लोग जमा हो गए हैं और ऐसे तो हम ऐसा मिलते रहते हैं और कुछ तो आसिफ हमारा कभी तो बता ही दिया। तो यही मैं भी बोलना चाहता था कि आप लोगों को ऐसा नहीं कि मंदिर में 27 सालों में नहीं देखा, जो 4-5 सालों में देखा और जिंदगी 2 साल तक हुआ मेरे ख्याल से आए हुए क्या कहते हैं इसको, जहाँ नीचे रोजी रोटी होती वहाँ जाता है। तो बहुत बहुत मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ आप सबका और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आगे भी जो भी होगा बेहतर होगा हम सब के लिए, पूरे स्टाफ के लिए अच्छा ही होगा। कह करके मैं
May I request Asif sir, please come on stage and address the reports.
Good afternoon once again. To begin with, let me once more appreciate the work that has been done in this room. It's just not the stuff that is here, but the quality and the colors that have been chosen. Magnificent. We had an event in Rastanur a week back, and I thought that was good, but this is significantly better than what we had done. So well done, Kala and the team. You've done a magnificent work. I'm proud of you. The other thing, I personally would not have wanted my picture to be here, to be honest with all of you. I thought this event should have been exclusively about our ex-GM who is leaving us unfortunately. And it should have been only about him, not about me. I'm going to spend whatever time I have with you. This should have. Anyway, having done that, I thank you for this also. It does look very, very memorable.
welcome sir, because of this.
Very
Very
Something that, by virtue of this picture is just not a picture, you know. This will become history in Swahili. मुझे भी 8 साल हो गए. For the benefit of those who don't understand or are not good with English, I'll break sometimes. So this is just not a picture, this is history in Swahili now. That a departing GM has handed over the division to another GM. Okay. We have spoken enough about Mr. Kumar. Nobody has known him for decades. But I think for whatever time that I worked with him, closely 3 hours, I can today claim that I know him better than you. Because I had the luxury of working with him very, very closely. His office was just 2 meters away from him. So for the 10, 11 hours we used to be in the office, I was always with him. And as somebody before me, I think, was it Nirmal who said, you know, when you look at somebody from multiple parameters, and you tend to find out how is he been as a father and a husband, as a friend, as a human being, as a manager. He passes all those exams with distinction. I have also been working for nearly 30 years now, in fact more than 30 years. And I have seen a lot of outstanding managers, bosses, leaders. He will remain amongst the best as, if not the best, but definitely one of the best. Because I have assessed him, you know, every which way. He's a fine human being, very fine human being. My relationship with him was not just because he was my boss. As somebody said, he's a very down-to-earth person. It is quite the amount of dynamism in him, his cheerfulness, his colorfulness. He's basically a very down-to-earth person. And a lot of it comes basically because of his father. He has very fine parents. But to my personal understanding, a lot of what Kumar is primarily because of father. So what does it tell us? It tells all of us are fathers, most of us are fathers. In fact, everybody is a father. It puts the onus on us. What should we do to bring our children in the best possible way? Imparting them school education, college education, university education is not sufficient. Don't classify them as fine human beings. Kumar is one such human being. He is a very fine human being. Because as I said, his father has ingrained in him some very, very, you know, distinguishing qualities. He can speak to a port wash guy and he can also speak to the chairman of the company and he will know how to do that. it's a lesson to all of us. I thank you once for imparting me a lot of your wisdom, and I'm sure he has been particularly very close to most of you here, Jubail being not very far from our office and his home. I'm sure these words that I speak about him, we are definitely going to miss him and feel his absence for a long, long time. For me personally, as Murli said, I joined this company when he joined. My journey is also nearly a decade with this company. It's been over 8 years. And I worked at multiple places. I started somewhere in Rajasthan. My journey has come to full circle. This change in my title, to be very honest, doesn't mean much to me. I will continue to be the man that I was.